If you have high blood sugar, you likely know there are foods you should avoid. Certain foods, particularly those rich in carbohydrates, can cause blood sugar to rise quickly. This can make you feel sluggish, cause high blood sugar, and even pack on weight. What might be surprising, however, is that some foods you might think are healthy are actually what you should avoid due to their high carbohydrate content, lack of fiber, and generally limited nutritional value. And in today's video, we'll tell you what foods to avoid to reduce high blood sugar. From nachos, cookies, soda, dried fruit to starchy vegetables, and more. Watch until the end to learn about all of them. Number 1. White rice. The more white rice you eat, the greater the risk of type 2 diabetes. A study found that people who ate the most white rice were at the greatest risk for type 2 diabetes, and the risk increased 11% for each additional daily serving of rice. White rice and pasta can cause blood sugar spikes similar to that of sugar. If you love rice, you can eat brown or wild rice instead. Those whole grains don't cause the same blood sugar spikes thanks to fiber. What's more, 2 or more weekly servings of brown rice has been linked to a lower diabetes risk. How often do you eat white rice? Daily? Weekly? Tell us quickly down below in the comments section. Number 2. Bananas and melons. All fresh fruit is packed with vitamins and fiber, making them a healthy part of any diet. However, some fruits contain more sugar. Bananas, melons, and stone fruits like peaches and nectarines are on the high sugar side. These may cause blood sugar spikes more than others. Fruits like Granny Smith apples, blueberries, and other berries are low in sugar and equally nutritious. Number 3. Breakfast pastries. Avoid donuts, toaster pastries, and other bakery sweets if you want to keep your blood sugar under control. They're made from processed white flour and are high in fat, carbs, and sodium. Cinnamon rolls may be the worst, clocking in at over 800 calories and 120 grams of carbs. Try half of a whole grain English muffin or a brown rice cake topped with peanut butter and a little low-sugar jam. They're less processed and lower in fat, carbohydrates, and sodium. Number 4. Nachos. Did you know that most restaurant nachos have an entire meal's worth of calories, carbs, and fat? For example, a regular order of Chili's classic nachos has 1,230 calories, 85 grams of fat, and 56 grams of carbohydrates. That's an entire day's worth of calories for some people. But don't fret, you don't have to give up nachos entirely. If you're out to eat, make them your meal, not your appetizer. Or split them with someone. You can also make a healthier version at home with reduced fat cheese and baked tortilla chips. Number 5. Sweetened coffee drinks. A simple cup of joe with a little milk or even half and half can be a low-calorie beverage that's perfect for someone with high blood pressure. But many coffee shop drinks are known for their high-calorie, carb, and fat contents. For example, a 16-ounce Starbucks white chocolate mocha with whipped cream and 2% milk comes in at 430 calories and 55 grams of carbs. Save these fancy beverages to enjoy every once in a while, not every day. Ask for half the amount of flavored syrup and skip the whipped cream to slash sugar and fat. On most days, make your own coffee at home and add a little cream or milk and sugar. Looking for answers on all the latest health and wellness news? Hit that subscribe button and join our millions of followers. Stay up to date on all of our great Bestie content. Number 6. Fried foods. You may have a weakness for fried foods like French fries, fried chicken, and potato chips. But satisfying this craving another way will be better for your health in the long run. Fried foods typically soak up tons of oil, which equates to lots of extra calories. And many are coated in breading first, jacking up the numbers even more. Overdoing the greasy stuff can pack on the pounds and cause blood sugar chaos. Not only do these foods initially spike blood sugar, they can leave it high over a long period of time. Fat takes longer to digest, so it keeps blood sugar elevated. To make matters even worse, some foods are deep-fried in hydrogenated oils that are laden with trans fats. Number 7. Cookies. That cookie with all the sprinkles or chocolate chips is full of simple carbohydrates and not-so-healthy fats. Plus, who can eat just one? Most people double that serving size or go for an entire row. A quick way to pile on the calories and carbs. 4 Oreo double-stuffed cookies, for example, have 42 grams of carbs. While it's great to treat yourself to a tasty cookie once in a while, reserve it for something you eat once in a while, and don't treat it as something you eat daily. Also, try to make a healthier version at home using oats or whole wheat flour. The added fiber will help keep you full and satisfied. Number 8. Smoothies. If you're looking for healthier options at the drive-thru window, a fruit smoothie might seem like a good choice. Filled with fruit and sold at colorful, fresh-looking hot spots, smoothies seem like great snacks or lunch choices. Unfortunately, what you don't see is the sugar they contain, often more than a day's worth. For example, a medium strawberry Whirl Jamba Juice smoothie has 310 calories, 77 grams of carbs, and 66 grams of sugar. Ordering a small smoothie will slash some of the sugar, but you're best off making your own at home. Limit the fruit to 1 serving and mix in a protein source like Greek yogurt or silken tofu. Number 9. Sports drinks. Sports drinks like Gatorade may be helpful for highly active, healthy people. But people with diabetes should steer clear, even if they hit the gym regularly. These drinks can be an unnecessary source of calories, added sugars, and sodium, which are all things people with high sugar should avoid. Stay hydrated during your workout with cold water instead. It really is your best bet. Or with a natural electrolyte-packed, low-calorie sports drink. Number 10. Soda. You may already know that soda isn't the best bet for diabetics, but you may not realize just how damaging the beverage can be. Within the first 10 minutes of drinking a soda, about 10 teaspoons of sugar hit the system. It's rapidly absorbed and signals an insulin release. This is a problem for people with diabetes since they have insulin resistance. Diet soda is no better either. This is because it has sweeteners that are 200 to 600 times sweeter than sugar. These signal an insulin release from the pancreas. So even if you're not drinking straight-up sugar, you're still signaling a release and perpetuating that dysfunctional physiological response. Number 11. Fruit juice beverages. Fruit juice is one of the worst offenders when it comes to trying to follow a diabetes-friendly diet. This is because it's high in calories and sugar. For example, Minute Maid Enhanced Pomegranate Blueberry 100% Juice Blend has 130 calories, 31 grams of carbohydrates, and 29 grams of sugar in an 8-ounce serving. And be aware that the nutritional information listed is per serving, and that many beverages that come in cans or bottles contain more than 1 serving. If you're going to drink a glass of juice, check nutrition labels to make the best choices. It's always better to opt for whole fruit most of the time rather than fruit juice. Whole fruit contains fiber, which keeps blood sugar from spiking as high. Consider adding lemon or lime juice to flavor your water or drink 0-calorie sparkling water. Not all juices are bad for you, and one of the healthiest among them is pomegranate juice. Learn more about why you should be drinking it more often by watching this video titled "Drinking Pomegranate Juice Every Day Will Do This to Your Body." Now back to foods you should avoid if you have high blood sugar. Number 12. Cereal bars. They may be the perfect early morning shortcut, but it's probably best for you to reconsider your grab-and-go meal if you have high blood sugar. Granola and cereal-based bars are not just high in refined carbs, but they're also coated in countless grams of syrups and sugar to keep them bound. Cereal bars in particular can serve up to nearly 30 grams of carbs, and 16 of those are straight-up sugar. With only 1 gram of fiber, your blood glucose levels will be hitching a ride on the sugar roller coaster. Number 13. Dried fruits. Although dried fruit contains fiber and many nutrients, the dehydration process removes the water. So it's easier to eat more. Think about how many more raisins than grapes you can eat. While snacking on raisins or dried apricots is better for you than eating a cookie, it still sends your blood sugar soaring. Number 14. Unhealthy snacks. Packaged snacks like chips, pretzels, and crackers are loaded with sugar, junky white flour, sodium, and preservatives. They also contain unhealthy trans fats. These increase your bad cholesterol, lower your good cholesterol, and raise your risk of heart disease. They're also even more for people who have type 2 diabetes, who are already at increased risk of heart disease. Number 15. Starchy vegetables. Oh, the poor potato, and along with it, other starchy vegetables like peas and corn. These foods pack a greater quantity of carbs compared with non-starchy vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, and lettuce. But make sure you don't cut out starchy vegetables entirely. They still provide good nutrients. Some can be even higher in fiber than non-starchy vegetables. Number 16. Sugar-free foods. Many people assume that sugar-free and no sugar added food items will not affect their blood sugar. This isn't always the case. Sugar-free and no sugar added foods can still contain carbohydrates, especially sweets that are made with milk or flour. Make sure to always read the labels and eat these foods in moderation. While avoiding these foods can help you control blood sugar levels, it's very important for you to recognize the signs when the levels are high. Learn more about them by understanding 9 signs your blood sugar is too high, or finding out signs you're eating way too much sugar. So go ahead and watch one or both of these videos for maximum benefits. What's the one sugar-laden food you can't resist? Let us know in the comments section.